Imagine this. Nuclear energy, traditionally confined to powering our planet, might soon be lighting up the moon. This isn't science fiction. It's a possibility that's closer than you think. But here's where it gets controversial. While some see this as humanity's next giant leap, others question whether it's just another ambitious dream destined to stay grounded. Nuclear energy has been capturing headlines for years, but mostly in the context of solving earthbound challenges like clean power generation and climate change mitigation. The year 2025 has proven particularly exciting for nuclear stocks. Investors have watched with anticipation as small modular reactor (SMR) developers like NuScale Power (NYSE SMR) and Oklo (NYSE OKLO) announce groundbreaking collaborations and benefit from government initiatives aimed at revitalizing the nuclear sector. For instance, former President Donald Trump issued executive orders designed to accelerate advancements in nuclear technology, further fueling investor optimism about these companies' futures. However, there's an emerging opportunity on the horizon, one that goes beyond Earth entirely. And this is the part most people miss when analyzing the growth potential of firms like NuScale Power and Oklo. NASA recently revealed plans to deploy a 100-kilowatt nuclear fission reactor on the moon by 2030 as part of its Artemis program. This revelation came during a press conference featuring Sean Duffy, Secretary of the Department of Transportation and Acting Administrator of NASA, who emphasized the agency's commitment to re-establishing a human presence on the lunar surface. The Artemis program aims high, literally. Its third mission, Artemis 3, scheduled for launch in 2027, seeks to return astronauts to the moon for a 6-day scientific exploration before bringing them back home safely. Following this milestone, NASA intends to send additional infrastructure to prepare for sustained human habitation. A key component of this vision? Reliable power sources. That's where SMRs come into play. While Duffy didn't specify which technologies would be used, experts agree that small modular reactors are uniquely suited for such a task. Their compact size, scalability, and ability to provide consistent power make them ideal candidates for remote locations like the moon. So, who stands to gain from this interstellar ambition? NuScale Power and Oklo are two frontrunners in the race to develop commercially viable SMRs. NuScale boasts two approved designs, a 50-megawatt electric MWE model and a larger 77 MWE version that can be combined in configurations reaching up to 924 MWE. Meanwhile, Oklo is working on its Aurora Powerhouse series, capable of generating between 15 MWE and 75 MWE. Although Oklo faced setbacks in 2022 when the US Nuclear Regulatory Commission, NRC, rejected its initial application due to missing information, the company has since been diligently revising its submission to meet regulatory standards. But let's not overlook the competition. Other players are eyeing this cosmic prize too. Radiant, a privately held firm, is developing the Kaleidos reactor, a compact 1 MWE unit marketed as a cleaner alternative to diesel generators. Diesel generators typically produce between 1,000 and 3,000 kilowatts, making the Kaleidos a potentially more practical option for lunar missions. Similarly, X Energy, another private entity, is crafting an 80 MWE SMR that offers flexible scaling options. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Should investors bet their portfolios on NASA's lunar ambitions? While the idea of deploying a nuclear reactor on the moon certainly sparks excitement, it's important to temper enthusiasm with realism. The timeline set by NASA is undeniably ambitious, and even if all goes according to plan, there's no guarantee that NuScale or Oklo will secure the contract. With competitors like Radiant and X Energy in the mix, the field is wide open. That said, dismissing NuScale Power and Oklo outright would be a mistake. These companies hold immense promise beyond their potential involvement in NASA's lunar endeavors. For nuclear energy enthusiasts, they represent pivotal players in the global shift towards sustainable energy solutions. Whether or not they end up powering the moon, their innovations could reshape how we generate electricity right here on Earth. So, what do you think? Is NASA's plan to bring nuclear energy to the moon a visionary move or an overreach? Do NuScale Power and Oklo truly stand a chance against newer, smaller competitors like Radiant? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take.